the 25-yard line. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here's the option going left on second down. And he's going to lose yardage and be back. Up to the 25. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. To throw is Tannehill. And this one caught by Delaney Walker. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. A gain of 4, not enough, and it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. Off the play fake. Murray. He's got a first down past the 30. And he'll take this all the way up to the 38-yard line. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Murray off play action. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. A quick throw here out wide to Pitts. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Murray now on first down. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. Touchdown! Kyle Pitts with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Cardinals are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point good by Prater. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. On second down and 4, Tannehill. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. They'll roll him out right. Got his man. That's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. On first down, Tannehill. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one. When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
On play action, it's Murray. Out to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Cardinals. It's so easy to focus on the speed and elusiveness of Kyler Murray, but as he shows right there, don't sleep on the arm strength.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh no! And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
Here's Raymond bringing it out. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Derrick Henry. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Tannehill now to throw. This will go to Henry out wide. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. And the Cards are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
Another big-time play there by Malcolm Butler. Let's face it, we can't say interception and Malcolm Butler without thinking back to Super Bowl 49 and his tremendous pick of Russell Wilson. 4 picks for Tennessee last year. That tied his career high.
And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. To throw, it's Murray sliding out of the pocket. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. And he is finally out of bounds all the way down at the 30. A huge play there for Arizona. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Murray now running right on the option. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. motion. Now it's Murray. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Movement there on the offensive line, a little quick, and a 5-yard penalty. So that'll back him up 5. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's able to get up here to the 26. A good gain on first. Has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he stopped immediately there. Now we've got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the Titans. Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw, Tannehill. Finding Walker complete. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff to Henry. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Henry again on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. We'll remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. The first red zone opportunity for the Titans. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And the Titans are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And it's a Titans touchdown. Odell Beckham from 4 yards out. And the Titans have made this a one-score game. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no run back here for Moore. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field. Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Here's Murray. Rolling to his left. This is Smith with a grab. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big connection on that one. 36 yards. And we've got movement by one of the big boys up front for Arizona. Flag comes in. The full start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Now Murray. Rolling to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Virginia Tech, Caleb Farley.
Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
He dumps it off for Henry. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Going deep for Walker.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands but could not hang on.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. Henry's got it out on the left side. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Again, Tannehill. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter.
McCann's kick up and good.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
It's a new season, so both of these coaching staffs likely making plenty of adjustments after their first half of football. So for the call of the second half here in week 1, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And the half will begin with a touchback.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
And, Charles, they got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit. Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
A first down carry for Barkley. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12.
Play fake. Murray. He'll buy some time right. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big play that time through the air, 31 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's a give to Barkley. Nifty move. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They'll go to Barkley again. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. A handoff to Barkley on the option.
And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Murray off play action. They'll roll him out right. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Kyle Pitts
making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut.
And the Cardinals take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Prater for the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game.
Here's Raymond bringing it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he'll be out right at the 35.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks. quarterbacks all the time, here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To the air again, Tannehill. And right side, Henry's got it. And some room to maneuver. Shreds it with a stiff arm. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. A big play there on the catch and run. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Here's Tannehill. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Throwing on 2nd and long. Tannehill. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Extra point good by Prater. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Here's Raymond bringing it out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Cardinals are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Excellent pick there by Buda Baker. And I remember when teams were preparing for him primarily as one of the better special teamers in the league. An all-pro as a rookie in that spot. He's grown into being one of the best safeties in the NFL. In 2020, named all-pro again, this time as a member of the secondary.
After the turnover, here's Murray, forced out to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down. From the 16, Tannehill. Dancing to his left. This complete to Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets his football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for the first with Henry.
And this is going to be a Titans first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Tannehill able to find Henry out of the backfield.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. He completes it to Beckham. Touchdown! Odell Beckham! Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Titans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So now Tannehill leading his crew to the line to go for 2.
Tannehill.
And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now.
And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. A first down run by Barkley, unsuccessful, as he won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll run it again with Barkley. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. Murray to throw. Sliding out of the pocket.
Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. On first down, Barkley. And some room to roam now. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. Rolling to his right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Bud Dupree.
And the Titans come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And with that, our journey begins.
Yeah. Turn me up. Then the tables in time. Hold up, turn me up.